have another A24 movie, which I've been dying to talk about since I saw it in June. Past Lives. Past Lives, this is the directorial debut of Celine Song, and this stars Teo Yoo, Greta Lee, and John Magaro. This movie follows two deeply connected childhood friends, and they are wrest apart after Noah's family immigrates from South Korea. And so decades later, they are reunited for one fateful week as they confront destiny, love, and the choices that makes a life. What more can I say about Past Lives that hasn't been said? I heard about this because this movie was being talked about a lot during the summer, even before it got a release. It was talked about at Sundance Film Festivals, and the visual style and the performances and the praise was directed, and this was based semi-real events from Celine Song's her life. So I was really looking forward to seeing what this was going to be, and having seen it, I thought this film was great. There is a reason why this is in my top highs of 2023, one of my favorites of the year, and also why so many people praise this as being the best of 2023. So there's so much to unpack when it comes to this. This is going forward, the rest of these are not going to be too long. So starting off with the positives of Past Lives, I just really enjoyed that this is a very satisfying watch. This is a really good watch and so competently well handled. I loved the fact that this is a romance that is not toxic, is not abusive, is not aggressive, and for the most part, it's great. I really enjoyed that. I really love the way this is handling this story, and it's such a incredible film. I thought the way this movie plays on it, it was just so entertaining to watch, and just the romance, the love story here, it's not two people trying to meet each other and they go home, they have sex, they break up, such. This is different when it comes to it. Here you're watching two characters who have been longtime friends, 12-year-old classmates, and then 12 years later they have led different lives, but the 12 years here are very well done. You see that these characters are doing a very good, are going through the process of a relationship. They are in love with each other, but the relationship grows apart. And I like that here. And the story, the themes that you touch on about love and fate and regrets, and it does have a little bit of that before a trilogy, which I love those films. But I love the fact that this is an hour and 46 minutes of a very simple story. And the story is simple enough. It is perfectly done. And I love the way it plays out. It's beautiful. I thought the story had a lot of great merit to it. I thought the way it was leaving you feel emotionally great. It left me feeling something. That's what I want when it comes to a love story. Whether it's something amazing or something, I want to walk away feeling something. And I walked away feeling a lot of emotions here. And I wanted to see these two be in love with each other and get to fall for each other, but knowing the real story, you don't get to see that. Celine Song shows incredible craftsmanship in her work. There's a lot that makes it all worthwhile. The beauty of human connections, reflecting on the past and the present and the future. And it's rewarding to come across a movie like this that delves into the complexities of life itself, because nothing short of beautiful. The struggles of migration, human connection, the nostalgia of childhood and alternate lives is very intricate and is very translated well in terms of that. And so I definitely have to give a lot of credit to where the movie goes for. And I had the immense pleasure of seeing a beautiful, important elements that really just is taking you on this journey. And I love that about the film. Cinematography wise, I think it's a cinematic achievement. Beautiful cinematography, some gorgeous visuals. The editing and the pacing is very well. It's an hour and 46 minutes. It gets you straight in and it gets you straight out. It's very well done in terms of that. I also really enjoy the fact the score was great. Christopher Bear and Daniel Rossen does a great job. There's some great cinematography here by Shabier Kirchner. And writing and directing wise, as I said, Celine Song does a very good job in terms of that. It's really well directed. I very much love the fact that it's directed very well here. Just something that was entertaining for me to watch. And for that, I definitely have to give so much credit and so much praise when it comes to this as a casual fan of A24, because there's not a lot of A24 movies I have seen. Acting by Greta Lee and Teo made this worth seeing, because they have to carry a lot of this emotion. And I don't know if they will get Oscar nominations here, but I thought the way they portrayed the performances and the way they portrayed their characters was something very good, and I very much thought it was satisfying for me as a viewer to watch. It's very entertaining, and I also thought the way it plays into the story was such a really, really good moment that they both have to carry this film. You also have John Magaro, who's great. You have True Warren Young. So much great talent in this movie, and they all do a really good job in terms of the performances here. So I just feel the human connection when it comes to this film. So with that, I love that when it comes to it. And it's a really amazing film. I will say in conclusion, I think that Past Lives, if you have not watched this movie, watch Past Lives. This film is fantastic. I think it's beautiful, it's honest, it's emotional. It's also very beautiful and poignant. If you're someone who's been burnt out by the after bullshit or the 50 Shades crap and you want to see a real romance film, watch this. This was fantastic. This and Fair Play surprised me in more ways than one. And from the performances, I think it's great. The cinematography is great. Acting is good. This is one of the best films of 2023, and it is in my top 5 of the year. And I'm gonna give this movie the Spider-Verse seal of approval, because this was fantastic and really well done. Well, that's going to do it for the video that you just watched. If you want to see more, my channel icon is up here. If you want to see more content from me, all my social medias are right here in this end card. I will also leave a playlist and a video here for you to see what the channel is about. As always, acknowledge me, stay Epictastic, join the Epictasticness, and you guys keep it cool.